Okay.
So, Kevin, what are you doing?
Playing Minecraft.
With the iPhone?
Yep, playing your iPhone.
How'd you get on that big TV like that?
Well, you bought that new capture thing. Whatever it's called.
You mean the new thing that we're selling now?
Yeah. Are you selling
Let me
it?
see it on the phone. Show me the phone. What are you playing? The phone
Minecraft.
looks just like the TV?
Yep.
Can you prove it to me? Walk in front of the TV. Let me see. If it's the same thing, because I'm not sure. Oh, wow. It looks like the same thing. All right. Play. Let me see what you do with this thing.
Okay.
Let the world see what they can have. Because I sure as heck don't know how to play this. Pretty cool, huh? 50 inches of Minecraft action. And listen to your apps. Totally connected all at the same time with everything the phone does right on the screen.
Your music, I can't hear the volume on mine.
So here's some ideas of what you can expect on how this unit works. This one here is Minecraft. My son knows how to play this. I suck at it. But this thing works really good. If you have kids, they will be addicted to this. There's no doubt about that. They love that. Now, let's see. For instance, Temple Run. This game here was probably the worst performing one. I'll show you when you see how it performs. There's like a little delay in the movements you'll see. And I think that's just because of video game action, just like how a computer is, you know, susceptible to not being as good because of the video card. I think this is pretty much the same kind of a deal. But all in all, this is actually the only game that really challenged it enough to make it even noteworthy for me to even mention it. Overall and all, it's pretty damn good. All in all, I mean, you can see, I mean, look at the images look great. I mean, you can multitask and just do everything like you always have. Play your music, work in the background, play your games. I mean, it looks excellent. It's a really cool little toy. I can see a lot of people are going to be buying these. Here's a look at the Weather Channel app. The image through the Wi-Fi and the wireless signal actually looks better than it does on the iPhone. At least to me, and this TV is not the greatest TV either. So that's very impressive, I gotta say. I mean, just look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Wow. So there you go. I mean, this thing works really good. A couple of things that I think are really noteworthy about having this this unit is two things. One, the range on the Wi-Fi I noticed to be about 25 feet, and that was around the corner behind two walls. Secondly, there was a slight lag on higher consumption with video type of memory games, but on normal stuff like you know, the typical app stuff that's not really graphic intense will work perfectly good. I did notice that the Temple Run had a little bit of a lag in it, but everything else, I mean, right on the money. Like you can see what I'm doing here. This is the stuff that most people do with their phones. And you can see it just works perfectly. This is streaming actually off the AT&T signal, so it isn't even off the Wi-Fi because I'm using the Wi-Fi as my connection to this black box right now. But you can see, I mean, but I will show you, when I use my finger and I drag, you see a little bit of delay, but that's because it's going through that third-party Wi-Fi signal and getting portrayed to the screen on the other end, so that's understandable. So as long as you know that, you'll be happy with this unit. So all in all, I gotta say that this is a really cool product. I'm very excited. I don't think my kid's gonna let me get rid of it. So there it is. That's my screencaster. If you're interested in getting one, check the link on the bottom of the video. Otherwise, shoot me a message and I'll try to help you out because I think that these things are gonna be selling out real fast. Just so you can have a quick look, this is what I have as my setup because I was so excited to get this thing checked out and tested. I brought it home. I might play with it on my TV. Now my kids won't shut it off. But this here is an 8 amp DC power supply, which I'm using. These here are just the 12 volt cables that go into this unit. There's that black box, the antenna right here. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Just plug it in, 3 wires. I have the AV cables. I send them 15 feet so I can get them over there to the television. Just like that. Who hasn't seen a black box before? Here's one for you. This little guy. This thing is unique and you're going to want to know about this box. Trust me, if you have an Android or an iPhone and you utilize AirPlay and you want to have Wi-Fi streaming for your audio and video and do a MirrorLink or screencast features from your phone like I'm going to do with this iPhone 5s in about 1 minute, you're going to flip your lid. This is the black box that I'm showing you today. This piece here is made by Concept. It's brand new. It's not even really fully on the market yet. They gave one to me to take a peek at and, you know, poke around with. I've already done so, and I'm absolutely just thrilled with this thing. I can't wait to take it home, put it on my big TV, and I want to see what's going on at home on a big screen. Because right now all I have is this 11.5-inch screen, which is cool, but you know, it's not as cool as 60 inches. So let me get into the nitty-gritty of what this little black box does, how it does it. It's totally unique. It's new. Nobody's seen this thing. Nobody's seen this. I know I've never seen anything like this. Up to now, I've always had to rely on doing mirror linking for my audio from my iPhone, at least, to, like, say, my home Denon stereo. I'd have to have an AirPlay ready or compatible home receiver, download the app like I would on this one. I'll show you real quick just so you can get a quick idea and taste of what I'm talking about if you don't really understand it or you don't use it. Like here I have an app on the top left, the second one over, it says Denon remote app. You hit that. And then this here is going to pair to my home receiver through the Wi-Fi or Ethernet LAN setting, and that way it allows me to set it up with my home receiver, and it's going to let me basically do all the stuff that I do with my phone just wirelessly using my phone through the Wi-Fi connection. So I can adjust my tuner, CD, music server, internet radio, iPod player, adjust all my AV settings, have a clock or a sleep timer right from my phone, and do it anywhere within my home network. As long as I'm on the Wi-Fi network, I'm in business. So what this black box here does is a similar thing. However, it does it differently. For a lot of different people, it's going to be more beneficial. And the reason why is this. Although I believe that this unit is really geared towards car entertainment, because a lot of people with in-dash receivers, screens, headrests, flip-down screens, child entertainment systems, whatever you have, it would be cool because you could take any Android or any iPhone, which is iOS 7 or later. If you're, according to now, when you turn your phone on, recently they've already forced you to get the 8 operating system. But this will work wirelessly through a Wi-Fi connection, through this little black box, and put the video and audio output right here on these analog composite AV RC outputs, or a USB jack. Just that simple. I've never seen anything like it because this thing is unique in the way it works, because it is universal. That is the key. The only downside to this unit is that it is 12 volts powered, so that way if you're going to utilize this in another situation such as me, I'm in a warehouse or, you know, in an office or a home, or you're going to use this for an office presentation using your phone or whatever, you would just have to get a little small power inverter. Anything about 1, maybe 2 amps. I can't imagine this thing taking anything more than an amp. And you can just basically mirror through your AirPlay on your phone directly to any screen of your choice. Just that simple. Here's how it works. From your home screen, at least I'm going to show you on my iPhone, you hit the settings, you go to Wi-Fi, and you're going to see it's going to come up with H-Link 154 like that. Hit that real quick. It's already checked off, so we're in business. Now I'm going to go to my music. I'm going to swipe up and I'm going to bring up my AirPlay screen, as you can see right here. Let me turn that down before I get in a copyright slam. So you see, you got Wi-Fi, you got Bluetooth, airplane mode, sleep timer, repeat, shuffle, all that stuff's right there. So what I'm going to do is hit AirPlay. You see it's on iPhone as default. You hit H-Link. You could turn mirroring on or off, so you could just have the audio portion, or the mirroring is going to give you the video output. Once you're happy with that, hit done as your setting. Now, like you can see right there, I got Band Perry playing. There's the artwork right there from the screen. All Your Life, that's right on my screen right now. So this is exactly doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's mirroring like I want it to. So what you see is what you get. My AirPlay screen is on, my iPhone is off, the link is set up, MirrorLink is set to be on, the big TV is looking like my little TV, my music is playing. Open that up real quick, and there you go, there's your stuff. So I am playing right now, my AirPlay is working, this thing is cool!